Hello, hello. Kelly Snow. Welcome back to my channel. That's all over the place. Okay, so, I had to take a break from boho and it's going to get hot pretty soon. And so I got a lot going on. So what I'm doing is, the first thing that happened is, uh, well, you get in this business and you end up with so much stuff. So anyways, I found this beautiful thing, but that's what I'm working on today. So I will show you that after this. So what happened is I have these old dresses that I have wore and wore and wore and wore, and they're just wore out. I like them and I like the style of them. I even tried to sew the back up because I just wore it so much it wore right out. So anyways, I'm going to make another dress out of this dress somehow. I don't know. And or I'm going to use it for a pattern. So we can always take our old favorite stuff and use it. You know how we get the old tablecloths and the old stuff and then try to fashion something out of it. So this one I'm going to probably just cut up because the fabric is so thin I could never try to use it again. Unless I line it with something or do something. But anyways, I can do something. If nothing else, I mean, look at even these are coming out. I was going to say, if nothing else, I could just use the top. But boy, it looks pretty ragged. But, okay, so that can go over here. So what happens is, and I have this big, huge, long piece of stuff I kind of like because it's brown and floral. So it's just a big piece of fabric that I saved thinking, I might use it. So we'll just see if I end up or not, but it's in the mix. Okay, then I have this. It is a square. Sounds lovely, but no, it's a square, gauzy type of material that's open-ended. It's an eternity scarf, actually, is what it is. But it's huge. Like, it fits around me, so I'm like, score, because, that's hard to do. That's hard to do. And my other thing is I'm plus size, so nothing ever fits me anywhere. So I end up having to do this a lot of times. So anyways, it's open-ended, see, because it's an eternity scarf. But I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to cut this part off, right, to make straps for the top. And then I'm going to make this into a dress, and I'm going to put some fringe on the bottom, and I'm going to, fashion this up eventually here, but I'm just, trying to give you some inspiration here. Okay. And then here's another piece of fabric somebody sent me. I don't know if large print looks good on large people, but I love this print, and I've been saving this. Like, I need to be able to use this for something. It's kind of like stiff, so I don't know. I usually use like flowy fabrics, but man, I gotta be able to use this somewhere. I mean, yes, I can use it in my junk journals, but it's such a big print. Like, if I use it for my journals, it's going to be this. I mean, I guess that would be all right, but I mean, you're not getting the full effect. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Pillows? I really don't know, but I love it so much, and I'm thinking, I've got to do something with this. So I don't know, but they're in the mix, and they're stiff enough to where, and now you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but if you see the new trends, I'm thinking of making bloomers with these, like little pants, and then gathering them at the bottom and having the lace on the bottom, I don't know. I might look like a total freak, but we'll see. If I'm at home, I can be in my own land, right? So we'll see about that. Okay, and then, I'm all about the bling, so I got these fancy buttons for when I'm ready. Okay, so here's actually the deal. I mean, besides I'm saving all of that stuff. Okay, so here's another example. I wear a lot of hippie clothes, these tie-dye things, but they're so cheap and horribly made that, you know, you wash them a couple of times and that's all she wrote. So I'm going to fix the ones I have, and like this one, I think, see, it just ripped right here is all it did. So it's no big deal. I'm just going to stick a doily on it. You know, the new trends now is they're just attaching, you know, pieces of doily and fabric and ruffles and trims, and, you know, everybody's doing that right now. And I'm seeing it all over Facebook and stuff, and I go look at these clothes and I take pictures of them, and I'm like, I can make this. I could totally make that. Like, I'm not doing that. So I have all these clothes. So here's the one more summer dress I can fix. So that'll be fun because it's going to be hot here in a minute. And then here's another thing that I think I'm going to tea stain this. Or I don't know. It might be a fine color just the way it is. It's a white, long, really light sweater that I used to wear in my ceremonies because I marry people, you know. So it's really pretty, but it's white. So, you know, I wore it for a couple of summers and then something happened. Oh, it got pink on it. Shoot, that's what happened. And it got a piece of brown. So I'm going to have to dye it. So I was thinking about, this is from Fashion Bug too. Anyways, I'm thinking about tea staining this so that it's one of our colors, you know, that we like. And then it's got this great hem on the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm going to follow one of those pictures I see. I'm going to put a doily here and a piece of trim there and, you know, I don't know, just grunge it all up like we're seeing, you know, right now in those pictures. And I took a few pictures so that I can show you guys what I'm talking about and then my version. So later on, I know Facebook's lame, you guys, but that's just where I'm at right now. I can post it on Twitter too if you're not a Facebook person, and then, so I'm going to post the picture that inspired me, and then I'm going to post, like, what I'm doing, because the trends now are so cool. You know, the patchwork clothes, I just love it. And I always have bought, Lori Goldstein. She's a designer, fashion designer or whatever, and she has really good stuff, but literally her clothes are like $70 for one shirt. Like, and I'm like, okay, so her hem's crooked and she puts some lace on the bottom. Like, I can do this. You know what I mean? I don't have to spend $60 on a logo shirt, but I can do it myself. Okay, so then here's another thing. Okay, so I just don't look good in this. It's a jean dress that, I mean, I like it, but I'm fat. And, you know, I look like a square or something. I don't know. And I have huge boobs. So I have to, you know, you have to shape your body with the clothes you wear. So I need some shape. And so if I can figure out a way, I don't even know. If I'm gonna maybe cut the top off, because I like the top okay, and then re-sew like a flowy bottom, and then use this for something else, like put a seam in the middle and make some pants. I mean, something, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do this. But I've been brainstorming on that. Okay, then you ladies know what I'm talking about. You girls who shop on Ally or any of those. When you go buy clothes from any place in China, their extra larges are not really extra large. So I have all these clothes that I bought that don't fit me, or they just need a little something, or they need a tweak, or something's going on. So I have this like black shirt dress. It's long sleeve, but they're kind of weird. I don't know. There's supposed to be blousing. You know, they're supposed to blouse. Like you push this up and you have this like flouncy type of deal. I don't know. You know, the pictures never show the right way. So I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to put this on, refresh my memory on what I need to do. Because a lot of times, like these dresses, and especially if you're not wearing any like shapewear, like, Ain't trying to see all my fat. So you sometimes have to like camouflage with, you know, ruffles in a certain area or this or that. So we'll see what I can end up doing with that. We're going to get to what I'm working on today eventually here. But I have a large pile of crap, you know, I got to do, and I want to work on this all summer so that by the end, I'm going to have a whole new wardrobe. Okay, so here's what I do as well. You get these tank tops, right? Especially if you're plus size, you get these little tank tops. Okay, they're all cute, but you know, I got a big bulge here and a big bulge in the back. So most of the time, your tank tops aren't long enough. So I'm just going to take a lot of my tank tops and some of my stuff and just add some stuff on the bottom to give it another, you know, 3 inches or so, you know what I'm saying? So that we're not constantly hiking it from the back, pulling it down all the time. I hate that. And or this one I like to layer underneath and just have the bottom trim showing anyways. So I'm going to do that. Or here's another idea. Well, here's the liner for it. I can show you the liner. So what I do is, I'll show you. For instance, this dress right here has yellow in it. Well, it's not the right kind of yellow, but just listen for a second. What I do is, because what's this part called? I know there's a name for it. I can't remember right now. I'm not a seamstress. Completely not. But is this a yoke? I really don't know. But there's a piece up here. Okay. So as you can see, I'm tying this because it doesn't fit right. It's really weird. So this one, I was thinking, okay, well, it's already sewn together. If I undo these and make them the right size, I can use this top part, cut it off, and then put this dress bottom on the bottom because it's the top part that ripped out. You know what I'm saying? So you can always mix and match your tops and bottoms that don't work together. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, I love my gypsy dresses. This one I love. Oh my God. It's so great. It's got the bells on it. I put bells on it, and it's got the buttons all the way down the middle. Look. Oh, I love this one. And then it flares down the bottom. You know, it's just that gauzy material. So it doesn't really fit me the greatest because, I don't know. That always happens, you know, size free, it says on there. Yeah, well, that doesn't work for me. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this because I love it so much. It's got a gauze inside and then a linen outside, which I love. So I'm going to figure this out. I have to put it back on and see what the issue was. I just think it's too small, and if I quit eating cookies for a couple days, it might fit me. It might fit me. Okay, and then ooh, for my witchy friends, I got any witchy friends, I came across this fabric, this velvet. And I mean, it's been years, it's been sitting in my closet, whatever, it's sitting there. And I don't think it's going to be long enough for an entire one, but it'll come down to like my knees. Then I was thinking I could make a flare out at the bottom with a different kind of fabric, or I want to line it with this gold for the inside, you know. This is just a one panel curtain, but it'll fit. And if I sew them together, then I'm going to have a double-sided. You know what I mean? One side purple and one side kind of coppery gold, and they kind of go together. And I'm going to try to make this like cape thing, because we started our 7-day expedition today at Sisters Enchanted, so I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm going to make my witchy cape out of that. And then here's another dress I got from Ally. It's one of those weird ones that's like just this big piece of black fabric. I don't even know if it's going to show up on camera or not. Okay, so it's kind of morbid and everything, and I don't know, it just is really weird. I have to cut these sleeves off because they do not even fit me, the arms. And then, I don't know, it's got a weird top. So I'm just going to cut the whole top off And then I'm going to put it on to another top, one of my shirts that I have right here because I love the bottom. And then, you know, just figure that whole thing out and I'll have a whole nice new black dress right there. It's real long and poofy. And then, lastly, I have this. What is it? It's brand new. It's got a tag on it. What is it? I don't even know. Oh, another dress from China that don't fit me. But I love this one. Ooh, I gotta put this on. It almost fits me. It's just the arms that don't fit me. So it's like this so cute flowery dress. It's so pretty, but the arms don't fit me. And it's weird. Like, look. Here's from the armpit to the waist. Like, you know, like that's it. That's how much room they gave me. From the armpit to my waist. You know, I got more than 3 inches there, buddy. You know what I mean? So I have to figure out, because it's really cute. So I just have to elongate this. So I'm going to probably cut this off. And then I'm going to add like maybe some really fat lace or black. I have this because it's got black in it. So I was thinking, you know, maybe I can just use some black fabric and make a waistband out of it. And then, you know, put some stuff on it or whatever so you can't, like, totally tell and, like, make a belt or something to go right there. But they used white thread. I don't know why they did that on a black accented piece. But anyway, so I got lots of work to do with that. But today, right now, this is what I'm doing. Oh, my God. Okay, so I'm going to cut this tank top. I marked it out 10 inches. I got this from Maurice's a few years ago. And it's one of those crinkle tops. And I don't know. It doesn't look good on me. I'm just too fat to wear it. It sticks to my stomach. So I don't like it. So I'm going to cut it off. I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did. Just for kicks. I'm going to sit down now. I wasn't sitting down. So now I can't see any comments, but I don't think there's many people on today anyway. It's too nice out. In the summer, it's so sporadic. Everybody's too busy. Okay. So I just measured my own body, you know, which is really nice. So I'm just going to cut this off and then I'm going to sew, like I said, a bottom on it. And I have just a simple basic sundress, right? So what I'm doing though is I'm following another old dress that I have that I used to wear in the ceremonies in the summertime for the weddings. And I love it, but it's another one from China, and it's supposed to gather and meet up in the center, and it's all wacky. It's all wacky. Like, they don't even know how to meet seams in the middle. It's like, what the heck, man? So I know that I can do just as good a job as friggin' Walmart or wherever the heck, you know what I mean? God. And then, so I go to Maurice's, okay, and I spend... because I do weddings, you know, in the summer, and I spend money on clothes. I need to look good, you know, and different dresses, different colors. Sometimes the brides want you to wear this or that, and it's like, oh my God. So anyway, I go buy all these dresses, and I just went to Maurice's, you know. It doesn't have to be. It was just an outdoor wedding at this barbecue place, you know. It wasn't like big and fancy or anything. So I just went to the mall, went to Maurice's, and they have cute dresses, you know. And I get home and I put it on, and right away there's a hole right in the armpit, you know. And then I wore it one day and it doesn't even say stay sewn together. I call the company and I'm like, seriously? You forced me to go. I'll just go to Target then. Like, what's the difference? Why should I come here and pay $100 for this? It doesn't even say sewn together. What's the point? Like, I get so mad about it, you know, because it's just, so annoying. Okay, so I cut that off. So here's the dress. Here's what I'm doing. Well, it's inside. Is it inside out? Oh no, here it is. So it's just a simple sundress, just with one of those stretchy tops. I don't have another stretchy top, so I'm just going to use this top. And then all it does is has a ruffle that's gathered right here down the middle and then all the way around the bottom. So that's easy. And they just sewed it together and that's it. And it looks really cute. So there's this. So what I did is I found this pretty fabric with the ruffle on it. And right away when I seen it, I said, oh my God, I got to make something out of this. Tell me I brought the wrong piece in here. Oh, of course. Oh yeah, I had to bring the wrong piece. So, you know, now I got to get up and go get the one. Jeez, it's not one thing, it's another. Unless it's all here, we'll see. I pinned it already, everything I had done here. But I throw it on my desk and now it gets stuck to everything. Okay. Do I have my pins anywhere? Where did they go? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. What the heck is happening here? Maybe those are my extra pieces. So that's nice, I got a lot extra. Here's my pins. So with this kind of a dress, the bottom is going to be jagged and this and that and everything anyways. So I don't really have to, I didn't really like measure and you know all that. And then I didn't even really, I didn't, I'm not a seamstress. So, you know, I'm just figuring it out on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So don't even quote me or anything. So anyway, the front, in the middle, the ruffle is going to go down in the middle, just like that dress I just showed you. So I got to sew it on to the very center. I should have marked it. I didn't yet, but I could and should. Let me see how wide this is. Let me just see. So that's probably enough. Good enough right there. So all I'm doing is, I'm going to show you really quick. I don't have a serger. So I'm just attaching this is all I'm doing, and then we're going to sew it together. But I just want to see how this is going to look. Because my little ruffle, I don't know. And then like I said, I'm not a seamstress, so I don't even know. I got to think about this for a second. Because this I'm going to pin all the way around, but and then this one I'm going to pin all the way around with the ruffle on the inside right here. But every time I do stuff like this, I always do it backwards, upside down, all this crap, you know, so. But anyway, so then I'm going to put this here. See? And I'll have my split right down the center. And then, obviously, I'm going to have to sew this down a little bit, but the ruffle, you get it, is going to be all the way around. So anyways, point being is, I'm sure I can figure this out and sew this together, and then you put your wrong sides together. This is inside out. And I'll sew this on, and then when I turn it inside out, your seams will be on the inside, you know. But we'll just see. Oops. We'll just see how it all works out. So anyways, I'm going to sew on this today, and then see how much I get done, and then I'll post pictures later in group and maybe on Twitter if the mood strikes. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm by no means not a model, but you might see me in it, but we'll see. Okay, bye.